I'm such I'm such a great person. I was watching an old video, right? That's why I'm live. I was watching an old video. And you know, like when you let's say like, if you pull up something explicit, you feel me? You know, for why when you pull something up, you kind of hear the atmosphere judge you when you pull something up for whatever you've been tagged from when you use the phone, like, right? And I'm on the telepathy type vibe. So I was watching an old video of mine, and it was amazing what I heard in the atmosphere. Like, I got a song named, like, what I was hearing in the atmosphere, and then what when we learning about my ancient name out of all my name aliases to pertain to why that's my ancient name. And yeah, that shit was crazy. Like, I just really just live. If anybody want to go live, probably not, right? But it's just like what I heard in the atmosphere. I think that's amazing. Also, the linear that I'm on for of today. Pertaining to like what Tupac say in the song? Tupac said something in the song. He said a lot of things in the song, like, but pertaining to me being like a very militant and understanding how busy people are, but the consciousness I'll say it like this, right? I talked to my dad, right? And I told him, hey, you want to hear something funny? He's like, yeah, make me laugh. I said, I had, because, we from Georgia, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever I told him, I want to pertain to the understanding of what help is, and it's not okay to put people in positions where they exceed from help and can't benefit from exceeding. And like I said, whatever I was saying with my dad, where I was trying, and he was like, I want to laugh, tell me. I was like, do you want to hear it? Because I could tell you already knew what I was about to say. So it was just like, he was like, I want to laugh, tell me. And I was like, well, I'll be, what's the name? And it feels good to, keep it, it feels good when people don't know how real they are from how fake they've been. But other people that are fake, you know what I'm saying, are real from how fake someone else has been. So, it feels good that I'm talking to, in the end, what I'm trying to stamp is I have love for everybody that has love for me, right? I wish the atmosphere echoed I didn't ask for help, so I can not say that I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? But because the atmosphere doesn't respect, I don't ask people for help. You feel me? I'm bullied, which is a weird ass way to bully somebody, but you know, like as a kid, I've never, it's like you think we're gonna give you, you never ask for help. It's like what? So what are you going to give me? Like, if I never ask for help, it didn't echo, oh, he never asked for help. And I'm now, and don't echo that no more. Like, what are y'all giving me? You know what I'm saying? Like, so someone's gonna walk up on me and act like I'm desperate for help. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not someone that go, I could do it myself. I'm not someone that do that. You know what I'm saying? But someone be like, they not take a no for an answer, or they assist. You know what I'm saying? Down to what a girl touching a boy. You know what I'm saying? And it don't get labeled as attack, right? The difference between a boy, you know what I'm saying, being aggressor and a girl being an aggressor. Girls can get away with, right? But the thing that I'm saying is, I never asked for help. So if someone never asks for help, what are y'all doing fantasizing that you don't have to ask for help? You feel me? Find your way out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I never ask for help, you know what I'm saying? So everybody minding their business was help. So they stopped minding their business because they don't want to help. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, you stop minding you see someone never ask for help and they're propelling in the world. So you know what I'm saying? So, if I, like, do we understand what street comedy is? I don't, do I not glow? I don't ask for help. Like, when something like what something is not like the others. I was just thinking of something that was funny with my older brother. But like when you can look at a picture and like what's out of place. And people act like it's a threat to go past the threshold how much I'm out of place, and I'm just staring at kind of like, well, when did I ask for help? You know what I'm saying? It's like people take away their merits. They I'm real kind people that know you ain't asking for help. So yeah, because in the end, that's what people did. They copied people that like say, how they talk about like a working man and the woman has food ready for the man, and then someone be like, "Woman, I was working all day and you didn't cook nothing. So did you ask for help?" You know what I'm saying? Like, are you just copying like a method that worked for a relationship? You know what I'm saying? Like, Because some people know how to help somebody that don't know how to ask for help, right? Because that's what that parent will tell me. Like, she was like, you need to learn how to ask for help. And it's just like, what am I messing up? Like, am I messing up not asking for help? Or is people trying to detour me and you help detour me as a mother, right? And you don't want to be looked down on, so you're like, why you want me to look bad? You need to learn how to ask for help. Does that make sense? So, that's just an example, like I said. So, I'm somebody that, so if no one's asking for help, I put a little trinket there and be like, I know this is gonna help you get better. I'm someone that does that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do it in a way so that someone can copy. I do it in a way someone will be like, I know Zemain's helping them. I know Zemain. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying about, like, I was talking to my dad, and really I want to talk about how I'm like the magic school tank. You know what I'm saying? Like, not the magic school bus, the magic school tank. You know what I'm saying? And whatever conversations thereof where people don't understand, I'm militant when I keep bringing up how somebody talked in an interview in Army at the back of court. Seeing that, I have many examples, and the main thing is seeing that from when I used to see it, from when I was saying, I'm not even going to bring up the scenario that I was telling my dad, because that's me and him. And him being real to know, okay, let me stop playing and shit like that. Down to people that I will tell you, yeah, you need people, people need to stop playing. Like how my dad know he need to stop playing because it gets serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, because my dad knows a lot about what's the name, but I know more. You know what I'm saying? I'm the magic school tank. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever that means, and then the correlation to communication with whoever wants to communicate after. I remember it vividly, and it's not deja vu, you know what I'm saying, unless I'm talking in a metaphoric way. You dig what I'm saying? So, like, reality and whatever I remember vividly, whatever I remember vividly is serious, but then to pertain back into reality is a whole cold red mechanism that the linear got that bad when it shouldn't have. If someone's like, how do you know the linear is that bad? I have that regimen of what I was saying on another handle of, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever I was saying on the other handle, because, I'm Zuzi, for lack of better words. But, because that was the trick, to get away from understanding. If people don't look at me as the neighborhood kid, neighborhood mom vibe, I'm not going to take people away from their entitlement, you know what I'm saying, and who they are. But they can always know I will be there, even if my words sound like I am disarraying the image they have for me, because I keep in mind the image people portray on me, and try to dispute and distributions of I care. You know what I'm saying? For how people might say I don't care, and if people understand the shine of how much I care, down to the world, the day dimensions of the world, to who's taken me in. I think that will really be what I mean when I'm talking about, like, I ain't gonna bring up my dad out. He knows what I mean when I was telling him, you want to hear something funny? So, from what's been taken in, and everybody else is just, like I'm saying, talking. Everybody else is talking. It's like, that's, get your own communication. Why we want to play with my communication? Because my communication isn't a question. My communication is I'm just juggling, but I can still see you. You know, I'm always listening. If you're, you know, if you want me to just juggle and get through my situations, I can do that. But, you know, I will not make an excuse why I can't see people. But I am not gullible to go on a blank mission either. You know what I'm saying? So, that being said, you know, I glow. I never ask for help. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a. I know I don't glow at attitude. So when stuff come out wrong, I be like, damn, niggas is rude. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas take my word, like that parent when she take my mom when she take my words out of context, I be like, how? And that means you care, right? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that because I glow, I never ask for help. So when people like, when people like, wrong is wrong, no, I said wrong is wrong. When people like, they not take a no for an answer, or they insist, and then it's like, and you glow, you didn't ask for help, and then they arguing about what they insist. You know, when did you get that ability to argue with someone that, you know, when you help someone that don't ask for help, aren't you the one that's what's the word? Got to adapt to them. You can't insist and say, all right, now that I'm helping, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go out. They be like, no, come on, let's go out, let's go out, let's go out to this place. Like, I don't want to go out. Like, no, come on. And it's like, no, I'm not going out. Like, all right, bro, we're gonna do what you say. And then when they go, all right, let's go do this. Didn't you say we're gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? So someone didn't ask for help, right? Someone didn't ask for help, and you be like, oh, I insist. I'm not taking no for an answer. And then they be like, you should do this, and you be like, but when you insist to help, you know what I'm saying? Like say I got shoes that are durable, right? And I know my shoes gonna last, and I'm running a long time. And someone be like, oh, I insist. Look, wear these shoes. And you be like, no, I'm good. These shoes, I insist. They're like, bro, I can only stop one time. You know what I'm saying? So I'll stop and put these shoes on. And you put the shoes on, and then they be like, all right, now put this on. Like, no, I just told you I can only stop for new shoes, and you the one that want to give me new. I don't need nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. That's what my whole atmosphere is. It's a whole jumble of me bullet catching. I insist to flashpoint, understanding when someone's heat wave of they ain't asking for help. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I've always done. I always, never was a reverse invitation that way. I've always never asked for help, but knew the next person, I can help the next person by troubleshooting. Don't bother somebody when they don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? I'm just smooth like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just juggling, but I can still see. You know what I'm saying? Like a song I made. You know, I'm glad that I did that. Like I said, I could talk to my dad and be like, you want to hear something funny? Because, people add on, my dad already know, like, I am a hands-on guy. You know what I'm saying? I am a handy person. So, like I said, I glow. I glow. I don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? So to be in some clout, like, I'm just juggling so much, I didn't see you. I'm stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to juggle this much, I don't remember calculus because I got to juggle, before I get back to doing that type of math, I'm going to have to troubleshoot to get the juggling in sync, to before I get to showing how cold I am and this hobby again. I gotta troubleshoot that's regular though. The hobbies to genres. I gotta just troubleshoot the synchronization of what I'm juggling. When I really don't. I gotta synchronize the crime rate and the safety protocol and my safety mechanism. I gotta know the way it might flashpoint the world from me juggling those type of me snake charming those things, snake whisperer charming those things. You know what I'm saying? Because I made it to that type of chaos before social media even existed. So it's like boy, I glow. I don't ask for help. Like, that's what makes this sweet pop so much. Y'all niggas won't let this room echo how beautiful that is. So it's just like, if I ever get in a conversation with authority, like, cause I'm too loud in my room, or some backlash, they'll obliviate I'm the one that needs help to tell people to shut the hell up. They're like, you should have never juggled that. They're gonna be like, you should have never juggled. You should never blind yourself with that juggling. Like I said on the handle about like being Detective Webpoolz and how people don't expect me to answer so fast cause how I juggle. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that thing, I'm blind to before I answer something. Like how do I do that math so fast, for lack of better words? You know what I'm saying? Like he's tracing too much things to have sight. How does he still have sight? You know what I'm saying? Blind, right? Well, I need to goddamn make y'all know. Like, do this symbolism real quick so we can put together the tracing and jug. You know what I'm saying? Between the difference between the two of clear and or what's a blur to others. So I'm blind. People insist so much I'm blind. You know what I'm saying? And and authorities like, oh, you did that on purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and you fired yourself on purpose. What the fuck? The number one customer that's gonna go free, you know what I'm saying? You want to disrespect because he has a lot he has to do to be free? That's not how authority works. You know what I'm saying? So that's what hashtag fire cops helped me. Because I was just thinking to myself, right? And I was like, I know I glow, I don't ask for help. That's not street comedy. No, because that's too cool that you made the whole world inside out like that, and we talk to you like, oh, that's nothing to you. No, y'all threaten me like that's nothing to me. And I say, oh, that threat's nothing to me. And then I done stack, oh, those threats are nothing to me so much. You're like, what does that mean? And y'all want to buck on me like I am on attack instead of me saying that's nothing to me as defense. My defense is a threat when I was threatened. You know what I'm saying? Down to, like I'm saying, where I'm talking about a difference between a boy aggression and a girl's aggression. It's still a threat. You know what I'm saying? In the end, it don't matter how you, in the end, was you threatened to do what somebody say? Yes. You know what I'm saying? And with a dude, you won't go to jail as fast as a girl, so you have to do what a girl says more. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw out a certain understanding to a few people when I talk to them about situations when they know I'm a gentleman first. So, You know, because I'm just thinking like I glow that I do not ask for help, and people go, I insist. That's a threat. I didn't tell you to insist to help me. But if I go, no, I said I no, I'm now you got an alibi like you didn't threaten me. Me yelling over the threat and you was calmer with your threat. You know what I'm saying? Me yelling in defense and you was calm with your threat is a alibi in court. I don't play that way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when people be like they not take a no for an answer or they assist, and then you being on defense trying to tell somebody, I don't, I never ask for help. Because, let me try to explain to y'all what I like. I hear the air saying I'm trying to explain, and I think that's street comedy. Like, I'm trying to explain I didn't ask for help. Like I told my mother that. I said, when I said no thank you, or like why don't you just say, okay, my son said no thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because you knew you was never gonna go. Now you told me you didn't want nothing. Do y'all understand like what I'm saying? Like y'all waiting for me to explain I glow, I don't ask for help. Is that not a good enough example? My own parent, you know what I'm saying, want to say she birthed me because obviously neighborhood kid, neighborhood mom vibe. So I'm fine that with not having parents. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, my own. But you know how laws work. Me talking like that, people gonna be like, I'm a weirdo, and it's like I'm weird for wanting to tell people that they can be a child because they mature as a parent, or between, or just mature. Or I'm fine with being, I love um being a leader by example, for lack of better words, because that's what a parent's supposed to be anyway. So I'll lead by example to a way that you don't even have to call me that type of guardian or parent, but I'm a lead by example, So, you know, because it takes one to know one, right? So, it's like this, right? So the whole understanding, I know I glow, I don't ask for help. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a problem with getting help. No one's saying I'm a buck, but it's the weirdness that if someone's, no means no, right? But when someone says they're not taking no for an answer or they insist, you got to understand, like, I've never been the worst invitation to one, but I always wanted to troubleshoot. No means no. And, because in the end, even if people don't listen to what's been troubleshooted, it's still there as something that could be debacle that someone said no. Other than people saying in the free will world and the atmosphere talks for people, the atmosphere is not talking for you. But you gotta understand that's a kid's meal. If you just went by the truth, the atmosphere doesn't have to talk for people for you to know no means no. You feel me? If you studied and really cared to care, and you studied care, you know what I'm saying? No one will have to tell you no means no. And, because in the end, it's a merit in itself when you can help somebody that doesn't need help or want help. That's a crazy accolade. Because if you do it wrong, it's called sabotaging. It's no way around it. There's no finesse. There's no, oh, so now I'm a bad. Yes, because the person said they will fail on their own and you wanted to speed up the failure, camouflage it, clout chase that is already a failure. Why are you trying to work that way? Or establish yourself away from the understanding of someone that can do stuff that you never fathomed or could get a teacher to coach you up to get past that ignorance of fathoming that. Because in the end, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to have three kids that you might have flicker when they say no means no or no thank you, but you still got the point across, and they could deal with those little in and outs to someone that you think is going the long way, doing the race, and if you tell them to eat their vegetables and they're gonna say yes, you know what I'm saying? So when they say no, you don't play dumb about no or no thank you. Like, how do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you hear someone tell you no thank you, and then you say you're not taking no for an answer, and you're only saying that because you know there's, you know, if there was a argument, let me show you how things tesseracted and the way the room's set up, and my mom's on the other team. If she saw that I would complain after I said no, she'd be like, okay. And then if I could, she's like, you said no, she would, that's what but she's like, oh, you think you're slick? You think I'm gonna just make you say no thank you because you're never gonna complain? Like, really? Like, this woman is walking around like, you think you slick? I'm gonna say I'm not taking no for an answer. I'm not gonna listen to your no thank you, like I was saying on the handle. I already know you're not gonna complain. I'm insisting to annoy you. You know what I'm saying? I'm insisting. I'm not taking no for an answer because I'm never going to say, now I asked you and you said you didn't want anything. You're really gonna, that day is never happen. So to have a parent like that as an example, right? Anybody that's insisted on, it's because she taught y'all to blind me. Is to fuck up the glow of I'm not asking for help. And she thinks she the coolest out of, like, she started the wave. Like, that's street comedy. I don't, you know what I'm saying? To be in a position where you don't ask for help, that you need help, what the fuck is that? That's sabotaging. That's not sabotaging. To be in a position where everybody knows you as a great worker. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nobody that don't know, like, Zemaine gonna do the most. Like, I'm sitting here, like I said, if let's scratch it. We say we don't know what you're talking about. You never ask for help. You know what I'm saying? That's what I know. I'm not taking no for it. Then clout chasing too. We don't know what you mean. You never ask for. You know what I'm saying? Because they insist so much for. Oh, he in the train, or he's in a bad predicament. I insist. You know, we don't know what you mean. You never ask for help because you always got it. That's not what I got though. You know what I'm saying? Even if, like I said, I changed my shoes because you insisted. That's not what I got. That's not what I wanted. To get left alone, I needed to change my shoes. You know what I'm saying? My shoes could have made it to the end of whatever I was doing. Like I'm saying, that's like saying, because you always got what you wanted. When you told me that you wouldn't stop nagging me if I didn't change my shoes. That's not getting what I want. That's getting what you want. You know what I'm saying? People getting what they want and saying, and then Cadence talking and looking stupid when they say shit like, because you always got what you want. Like, what you complaining about? Look, I finessed by not act. Street comedy, because like I said, we play dumb about what I'm saying about the situation pertaining to let's act like I don't glow. I never ask for help. But you want to know what I do glow? I always do the most. So niggas are tired that I always try to do the most. So why you always trying to, was like, what you mean you want to take a girl on a date before you even get into you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? That's not how girls want you. I was like, and I'm lame. You know what I'm saying? I always do the most. Like, I always do the most. I always do the most. I always do the most. There's no cutting it short. I always do the most. Everybody knows Zemaine does the most. So what's the cherry on top? I do the most and I don't ask for help. Right? So if we wanted to understand how people from different countries came to America, let alone Georgia, and went back, and they hearing about Zemaine always do the most, and you're gonna hear about that. That shit gonna go viral before social media, and then social media. I did the most so much. Social media's demographics doesn't meet because everybody's like, oh, that guy always do the most. They're not looking for that guy. They're already second nature in their ear, going, he always does the most, and he don't ask for help. So instead of coming to my live, they take that cherry on top. That I don't ask for help. I'm like, well, you didn't ask for help. And they don't go find me because I always do the most. They'll find me into doing the most. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the silent recommendation, some, like I said, detective Webpoolz on school boards, you know what I'm saying? Some in young Webpoolz, some, they're going, and then they're going to take the I don't ask for help from casuals, everything around me. You remember the ice of casuals, everything around me, cherry on top. That I don't ask for help. And you got Georgia in a spill that, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all my perspective of Georgia, like I've been like in almost everywhere in Georgia. That's crazy. That's a crazy network. People have many network tactics. Do the most to be seen. I don't mean do the most and then cause a situation. I mean, be as helpful as, that was always my work ethic when I was on camera on different parts of Georgia, before social media got super, super big. You know what I'm saying? Which it started blowing up 2015. You know what I'm saying? Chilling with people, and they know they can depend on me, until it encircle a chemistry that they throw me out of the wagon or shit like that. Everywhere. And people are like, oh, you wanted to be that Swiss knife because you want your cherry at the top that you don't ask for. That I ain't gotta do all that. I'm gonna ask for help if I need it. Got a lot of those merits. I'm gonna ask for help if I need help. I'm gonna ask for help. Please, okay? No one's trying to go to the league and play two positions and with no breaks. We're not the same, okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where I want to get off the field. I don't like drinking water while I'm playing. I hate when people, I see the water boy right now going to people, and then it's like, all right, Zemaine's up at 3, and he gonna be like, and I'm like, no, thank you. That's the type of prospect that we're acting like we never seen. That other people get acceptance letters, but mine don't exist. The water boy will disrespect me, and y'all will accept him. And I'm a great incentive, a great playing two positions and not getting tired or asking for water while you're on the field if it's timeout or nothing. We're not talking about me going like, nigga, rude. We're talking about I'm gonna go, oh no, I'm good. Thank you though. People like holding on to I ain't gotta do all that to be good. And then they fantasizing in their motherfucking head because the silence of I ain't never told you to, you know what I'm saying? Because they have common sense hit their head. I didn't ever recommend you to do what I'm doing, If I do extreme sports, you know what I'm saying? DMX, but I don't recommend, you know what I'm saying? I ain't recommend, I ain't persuading. I ain't saying this is the right way to do it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying try to be like me. You know what I'm saying? I kid you not. I saw it too. I saw this shit like when I was a teenager in early 20s. Just when I was anticipated to make it, but there's no acceptance letter. like a rude person when the water boys come in and they like, all right, I know it's my job. If they say no, they should say no. And they'll echo, I wouldn't do them like that though. And then I saw the water boy, whoever the one be the water. If I ever get on the team, whoever be my water boy, I started echoing like they thinking about that. It just stanking up the atmosphere. The water boy gonna be like, all right, Zemain's coming up, and you can read my energy from practice. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have more than 20 practices before the first game. You feel me? Way more than 20. Let's bring up the preseason games. Even the preseason games is understood. And then the real game come, the water boy still gonna be like, it's my job to check if everybody. But you get what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be one or the other. They don't want to walk around like, oh, I don't have to go get him water. Fuck him. And they sit down like, and it's just a echo like, he think he can still have his job after disrespecting me because I didn't ask for water, but they didn't even go up on me. So he's like, well, I need to go up on, like, save me, like, take this clout and don't make me look bad. And I'm like, oh no, thank you. And I'm like, I saw that. I was like, oh my God. I said, oh my God, that is crazy. You know what the arrow say? I know I'm gonna make it after seeing that. You know what I mean? Things I stack with other scenarios where shit like that happening at a game. You know what I mean? Games, different water boys do that for themselves. That's just an example of a plethora of games that's happened in. And I'm speaking about it now at 29. There's many other examples, if not announcers, you know, that kind of see who they shadow balling against because they heard of them when it was people commending the generation coming up and seeing when that generation got drafted, somebody still didn't make it. There's a many examples that I'm just think how crazy that is. That if I had a cool ass water boy, because that's why I'm talking about it, I would throw him some extra bread for not being no lame like that. That would have been, the atmosphere is just, it's full circle. It then sphered. You know what I'm saying? It then speared around like it then it's in full circled. They gonna be like that. So that's why I'm talking about it. Or I would have been brought up. I watched the video and I'm just saying, I was just like, I wonder if, and when I was just like, I wonder, the air talking, I was just like, I wonder if, and then it just speared, like, what would be the awkward moment with that athlete? And I'm like, it wouldn't be an awkward. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, it wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? With scratch, just like, why we're not blaming just the water boy, because there's many situations at workplace and everything. I'm gonna make it awkward. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. And I'm like, no, you're gonna embarrass yourself. You're not gonna make it awkward. And now I'm the villain. And now that didn't drop my draft stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, the water boys are part of the front offices too and shit like that. Like, and now I'm showing a fake attitude because they didn't embarrass themselves. Like a fake great attitude. Now there's a stench on me that I'm showing a fake great attitude. You know what I'm saying? Like when Michael Jordan was talking to Michael Jackson, oh, you know, yeah, you can, like, whatever that means, goddamn, tip of the iceberg. But still Michael Jordan had good manners. I'm just saying at that time, that was funny. That was funny to me. That was like, damn, you. I'm just saying, like I said on the handle, I said short. When I watch people, I look at like why they do stuff. I don't just go, oh, you can't show me you're good, so you trash. I'm like, there's a reason why they're not showing it. Because all I know is, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's an old trick to, you know, for a kid, right? When you like pick a kid up and make them put the ball in the hoop, because this might inspire them to be great. It didn't echo Michael Jackson needed inspiration to be great at basketball when he did. It didn't echo that. Whatever I was saying on another handle about my reaction to a video, you know, it echoed he wasn't playing with y'all. And like, please just show us how great you are, Michael. That it didn't echo that when he got there and went on that ladder and put the ball in the hoop. And Jordan's like, oh yeah, oh I get it. You's a great. How great you think Michael Jackson is talking with that like that? Okay, so you know I look at things like that when I want to scout. You get what I'm saying? But the point that I'm making though is right. Just think about this scenario with me real quick, y'all. I'll drink water on the sidelines, right? I just don't want to drink no water during timeout. You know, I'm not the clout chaser to go to. If you feel like you need to get your water boy points up and someone call a timeout and we are moving and I'm seeing people take breaks, don't come up on me and like, see, I'm really for the team, guys. You're the water boy. I need them to know I'm not playing with what we're going to run next. Don't be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, does that make, do y'all get what I'm saying? I've seen that in so many games. I've seen it where it's like, that momentum won't do me like that. And I've seen it where it's like, I'm going, I guess I'm going to embarrass myself when I could politely seeing you don't need a ladder to put the ball in the hoop. You just don't want to play that way. Did I solve a riddle? So it's just like, I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just saying, like, I kid you not. I kid you not. I'm so approachable. So to be in a position where a water boy might embarrass themselves is very a threat. And that's why I wanted to just talk about it. Because I'm very approachable. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? When someone's approachable, it's cis. And then you see them coming up on you, just staring at them like, and now they try to call you fake when they talk to you, and it's just like, but you know that's not what I want to talk about. They be like, oh no, so you're telling them what you know they already read, but they're saying there's no polite way to tell them what they already read. Oh no, thank you. It's like, this is about to be my favorite video because that is a dire situation for polite, shivery people that are serious about what they say. And that's what I mean. My parent would be like, that's why I'm an asterisk. I know what I'm saying. Y'all get what that say, right? I know what I'm saying. Because that parent would be like, that parent kept insisting and saying no, not taking no, because she knows that she will never hear me go, why didn't you do it? No, you said. She knows she'll never hear that and to go, well, you said you didn't want anything. Really? You have to really hate me. You have to really hate me and be on the water boy side. Like, if he just wants to give you water, just take the damn water. Like, will do some shit like that. To, you know, just hate me and don't want to be on the water boy side, but just hate me. To only fuck with that type of vibe. To see, I would never complain. Cause you're never gonna put me in a lesson that I regret saying no to something. So you see that you have a great child like that. To try to instigate, provoke, premeditate, and alibi the water boy was right. Just drink some fucking water at timeout on the field. Why you always gotta wait for the sidelines? He coming to you. You know what I'm saying? That's how my mom thinks she's parenting me. She talk like that. She's never, oh, I've never raised. You talk like that. That is called raising, though. You know that's called raising, right? Do I have to tell you how to spell it? So, that's crazy to me, I've been in positions where it's just like, I kid you not, nothing's funnier than looking at someone that they know what you're thinking. You just, because you got to play their game. Like they know your answer, so they still throw out the question. Oh no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm rude. How am I rude now? I played your game. You're polite by doing this right, but really rude. But I'm polite by staying polite, but labeled clouded rude. Like they rule the world by in that instant. That is crazy. That's the way the war room set up for me, and my mom not on my team. She on the other team. That, I kid you not. I'm a comedian. I want the water boy to walk up on me and show me he's playing for the other team. Because you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to point him out. So everything I was doing in practice, we game on. So you know what I'm saying? Like, bruh, you could just, I'm open, bruh. If you don't, bruh, stop hesitating to throw the ball. You know what I'm saying? Wild boy come on me and sees, da-da-da said he not gonna catch the ball if it peak like this. Oh, no, thank you. All right, so we not running that play. Like, I have rights to say that. If the defensive coordinator wanted us to run a play on offense, I would be like, all right, we're not running that because the offensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? When I said that, it sounded like you know what type of chemistry you have to have, that I'm a bad person for the water boy not being in the community no more. You know how the community, that's spoiled. That's spoiled. That means I always care about people so much. You better find a way to keep me involved this time too. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, no. Just like I could tell the offensive coordinator, all right, what do you want? I swear he's not getting open, bro. I said, just run it. He's not. Shit, you know what I'm saying? I could do that. So how the fuck the water boy, because the offensive coordinator is not going to want that ticket. He's going to be like, I'll talk about that with him later if it works. It'll pull up on the film. But the water boy going to be like, oh, we're not running that play. You got something against, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying with clout chasing and the atmosphere I'm in, where I could be known as an underground ETC now, for whatever I've been saying on my recent handles while I'm on this handle now, because how I got my that platform is too good to make a live now on it. You know what I'm saying, right? That's why I keep coming to this platform or something. Like, I kid you not. When I saw that a water boy would embarrass itself the second I come, like it echo like the second I come, a water boy going to embarrass itself. And it's been years later since I seen that on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me say it better, right? So if y'all watch, like, the NFL, this game's tomorrow, right? This college today, you know what I'm saying? But just, like I said, Detective Webpoolz school boards, or who I am, right? The water boy, right, is the unit and knows who hires them, right? and who pertains to the silent recommendation and the horizon and the overseer between the chemistry of, you know, what's the word when they be like, people's, they get their fluids going and emotional, you know, they're gonna be sitting there, standing there, kneeling there like they didn't start nothing, and they promising they coming respectfully, right? You know what I'm saying? They use whoever can sound recommend that, so when they do come up to people, they're like, I promise you, I'm not about to just squirt water on your helmet. I'm gonna try to aim. You know, communication. You know, they know who's gonna communicate without them communicating. You know, everybody had to get home safe. Like I said, check this stats on who keeps the zoning, right? You can look at the water boys, right? You know, or to who gonna be just that median. You know what I'm saying? That they use as an example, like they gave number whoever that is, this guy. And he's been watching how people don't have their head on right for everybody in the staff. So they be like we're a team. You know what I'm saying? You know, whoever, you know, I see it. I see that. It echo, right? So now, whoever, I'm on a team and I know that we a team. They gonna use that shit against me. Am I making sense? I know what I'm saying. Like, because I've been at workplaces, right, where I get discount on food and shit like that, right? And everybody else is indulging the peaks pass, and they was just, this is the least amount of stress they've been in a peak. They're not worrying about going home and not sleeping well or nothing. And I didn't, you know, it's echoing. I need to get a free drink today, or I need, like, how y'all all eating, and he was all, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's what I'm fine. I love that. You know, I eat when I can. Sometimes I miss my chance to eat. I'm not gonna give an attitude, and then it'll get to, like, I'm saying that like for the 100th time. Now I'm saying it with an attitude. It's like, well, the 100th time sound that doesn't sound like the smartest way to label somebody. You know what I'm saying? They not faking it, but this time they not faking it. Voice sounds like they faking it. You know what I'm saying? That's some type of kill the prospect, or, you know, gun pointed peripheral tag. So like I said, so yeah, I'm looking at someone like, if you need to get water, go get some water. You know what I'm saying? If you need to get, you know, if you don't want water, and we got Gatorade bottles, and make sure that you get the Gatorade boy. You know what I'm saying? And then they come, no, thank you. But I insist on everybody else being hydrated. So I'm not a team person because I'm not about to, you know, if you want to wait for me to go sit down, and then, no, I'm going to go sit down and then have to go get my own goddamn Gatorade. You know what I'm saying? My own water that time. It's not because, oh, I had to get my own water when I sit down, so why would I want you to? No, it's not even that. It's just, are you going to wait for me to go sit down and then? Because I don't want no. Oh, but when you go sit down, then. Yeah, I'm just telling y'all what I see without speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? We listen, but we don't judge. Shit's amazing. So, all right, so, you know what I'm saying? Oh, man. I swear to God, that sound like Captain, like a motherfucker when I hear that. Whatever I said. But yeah, so, as I said, the Detective Webb put counseling therapeutic vibe, right? Whatever I saying. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's crazy that my mom got only assists because, you know, like, you just can't wait to say you never wanted credit or wanted help. So you're gonna complain? So you're gonna complain. I have to find some way to say fuck you. Oh. Merry Christmas. Have fun, goddamn. It's just crazy. She knows that when I say no thank you, she would never hear me complain and I will be better off. And she wants to say that she's not doing it on purpose. But I would have been better off. Like, she wants me to pull my hair out like, oh my God, I would have been better off. Like, I'll be talking where I'll be like, but mommy, I said no thank you. And it'd be like she'd be mad that I could say it that sweet. So she instigates more for me to be like, all right, if you want to be talked to for your rudeness, because you didn't have your mom talk to you that way, she just whooped you, or your grandma called you, you know what I'm saying? That's what's missing. You never had no one talk. They just moved on it. No, there's no counseling for that, because back then, that amount of rudeness called for that. And I am a male. You get what I'm saying? Let alone your youngest. You get what I'm saying? So I'm seeing this whole, visualization. And I'm like, how do you think that I'm not gonna put you in a position because I'm in some underground publicity act that's very viral, but untouchable, or like I'm the one that said do the demographics like that, and think I can't listen. If people had these type of parents, they wouldn't have made it. Like, right? Or wouldn't be echoing they still trying to troubleshoot making it. That's what we're talking about with the attitude we're trying to claim I have. And I don't have that attitude. That's why I can still pertain to making it. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, if people had that type of parent that I'm talking about, because I'm talking in general, I didn't say my parent, you know what I'm saying? But if the shoe fits, and they made it, what the fuck is them putting that on TV gonna mean? You know what I'm saying? Because that's all I need to do. I guess I don't have that therapeutic counseling about it because I'm the person. But if I seen somebody have a parent that they can talk to the neutral, I tell my mom, no thank you. You know what I'm saying, guys? I tell my mom, no thank you. I was making money when I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? I had the algorithms that she could just pick up money lawfully. If they, no disrespect, I was the one doing the algorithms and arithmetics. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like Army was scared of things, perhaps that people will know someone's on the balcony, like Casper's friend dad lost his body. Them type of algorithms, but it's more of the body is in sight, not the play with, not the matrix to play with someone. That's what disappears. I did those out. Yeah. I was authority, right? So I'm doing those algorithms for my mom. So y'all know that's how that can pay bills if it doesn't get, matrix against iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Clogged, right? Which if it does get clogged, that's just more money. Yeah. So, only people disrespecting me is because I don't have a roof over my head. Our parents say they have a roof over, we put a roof over your head. You know what I'm saying? If people can disrespect you with a roof over your head, your parent put a gun to your head. Because in the end, why is there only your word? Why is only the child getting disrespected? If the parent was, you know what I'm saying? If the parent was protecting the child, they will say, fuck you and the person you're protecting. You know what I'm saying? They are saying that though, but you know what I'm saying? We say like, oh yeah. So you're saying, they're saying fuck her and the person that's protecting you. They're not going, fuck me and the parent I'm protected. You know what I'm saying? So then when she's all the oxen free, it's just fuck you. You know what I'm saying? That's not a roof over my head. That's a gun. That's gun pointed to say, to have an alibi that what gun? Because the one thing is, people cannot anticipate that you're going to call them out for the better and want to fight. We're not talking about call you out for the better because you think what's better for them. We're talking about that's the alibi that you're saying you have rights as a heartbeat too, and they saying you calling out for what's the better. No one threatened you. I did not call you out for what's the better of you, for the better you. The same way you don't go past the goddamn bank, it's the same way I have a heartbeat. Losing your will and your benefits has nothing to do with my heartbeat and what I make. So that being said, because I guess people don't understand how professional I could tell people, my mom is on the other side of the team. It's not on my team. So what am I saying? Cause I didn't say it right. I know what I'm saying. So my mom knew I would say no thank you, and we would go about her day, and she would like, you say no thank you too much. All right, I'm never gonna get you anything, and I would never complain. You see the cloud that where I could have said they'd be like, she should keep asking. No, there should be no clout to say she can keep asking. So for her to ask, don't that make her a bitch? I'm saying, if I watch that, I'm not gonna think that athlete is disrespectful. You shouldn't say that to you. There's not parents like that. There's not a parent and child relationship like that. Right? That's what we're trying to say. The why I'm claiming some shit. So if there is a parent and child relationship like that, I'm gonna respect the prospect, the leader. You know, in my instance, pirate, but that would be a king. They are. Because that's king level. That's why I just want to paint to y'all real quick. If a guy got on a podium and said, me telling my mom to shut the fuck up, because you know what I was supposed to do? I was supposed to think about how many times she sabotaged me and go, you know what I'm saying? So we acting like, oh, you would never do that, so shut the fuck up. It's the same shit. No, it's not. No, it's not. To have control, that you go out a wig-wag, that the only thing you could, because in the end, listen, parents that do go out the wig-wag, it's because they have an alibi, because the kid went out the wig-wag to an extent. You know what I'm saying? If a kid finds a way to be neutral like that, because once one kid do it, there's no need for another kid to do it. If a kid finds a way to be neutral, like, valedictorian, they're that version of that era, in 9 times out of 10, because obviously the one out will be that one kid, the parent is not going to disrespect them that way either, because they understand what they are bringing to the table that way, and the example of what's been troubleshooted, that there will never be a kid like that. You know what I'm saying? There will be a what if there's a kid like that, and then if a kid that's for lack of better words, that's them. They pertain to that as the one kid. There will never be. I kid you not. If I was watching a press conference and they brought up this person's mom, and it's like, what'd you bring my mom up for? And they bringing the mom up because the mom is a sabotager with the water boy and stuff like that. Like, as I say in some handles, or I've said to her, like, if a boxing match was going on in the schedule and you went to that fight, I mean, they practice over there, so they don't know they fighting moves. They practice over there and they know they fighting moves. And you keep going to it, and you like, oh yeah, man, we gonna be great, man. And then when they like to try to throw the fight or something, because they can say they understand they can hear to an extent from like a family type of cadence. And you're not invited to no more fights. You get what I'm saying? The team is not gonna invite you no more. Let alone the person tell you if you invite that person, and I could feel the way they talked to me when I left even though I won or whatever, they talked to me like, oh yeah, that was great. Like, some of it worked, some of it didn't. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board. No, there's no going back. You know, they talk like I'm gonna go back to the drawing board, but that was good, man. You won. Like, it's some sarcasm, soreloserism. You're not invited to no one wants to hear that after a match. I told you not. You shouldn't have did no sports when my eye got slit. No one wants to hear that. You know what I'm saying? So back to what I'm saying. If it's on, a reporter brought up like the person's a mama's boy because they're a bullet catcher for their mom, and it's like I said, it's not fuck your parent and you. It's fuck your son and you. You feel me? Fuck the one protecting you and you. You know what I'm saying? And it's not the parent. And the reporter go, your mom was winning it, and they're trying to make fun of you for like like I said, the sarcasm. Oh, what a great game! And done that every time a match or game, and the reporter trying to make fun of that, and they'll be like, "Listen, my mom, I would tell my mom no, thank you." Like, he's telling like my mom puts herself in danger to see if I'm a saver. Like, so he's not saying that. He just, you know what I'm saying, like, itching to put herself in danger now because she sees putting herself in danger might throw the game or whatever. So, but like I said, pertaining to the parent, reporter asks, like, see, oh, you a mama's boy to protect your mom, and like, no, I'm the parent, I'm the guardian. That is, trying to not give it the merit that it is. So you like I said, the reporter say some shit, and then about like using mama boys, like, listen, because it's like, hold up. It sounds like you're making fun of me, and no, I don't think of myself as a mama's boy because I don't appreciate the way I get cussed out and thanked by others, but cussed out by, you know what I'm saying? So to make a joke like, your mom is like, my mom what? It's like, we see how you love your mom, and it's like, you see how I love my mom, right? Yeah. So, I never asked my mom for anything. I never. I glow like I want to do stuff myself, right? Like how you say I'm a tool player. Yeah. So I've never asked my mom for anything. I'm known for always doing the most. I feel like that's why I'm getting asked this question. Like you're really saying, what did my mom think about me always doing the most? And it's rhetorical. But so I appreciate the question because, like, yeah, I love my mom. But in the end, you get what I'm saying? I would tell my mom, no, thank you. You know what I'm saying? And because she's seen that me saying no, thank you, she don't have to ever ask me, oh, I'll just never ask you I would just shit. She can go on vacation. She can say, fuck that kid. And I'll still think she's a great mom. You get what I'm saying? But she saw that I would still think like mom is going through her own shit, and she put a roof on, like the way that you see the relationship, yeah. So she insists and took no for not as the answer, just because she saw there will be no argument, like, or me going back on my words and saying no thank you. That's a bitch. I'ma laugh. If the word don't laugh, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna think that person's a bad. I'm getting shaded like you can't forget about your mom or some shit. Cause I'm thinking about it. Like, I talk to people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of upperclassmen, or kids are in school still, or my grade, and they be like, "Why didn't you get a scholarship?" And I'm like, it has to be. Cause I didn't cuss my mom out, I never cussed my mom out. You know what I'm saying? Not when a scholarship should come to me either. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it has to be. I said no, thank you, but she shrouded the insist. Everybody else insists to do what they want. That's what it has to be. You know what I'm saying? I ain't explaining right. I get what I'm saying. It can't be. There's people that only have 200 yards. People that only play spring practice, but had a good, showing, some type of, and only played one position. There's people that only had 100 yards in college and got a chance on a professional team, and didn't do their best with it. With some people that, no, I don't know. I can't explain that. I can't. So, in the end, like I said, if a reporter was talking to somebody and they said, "I've told my mom, like, no thank you," and she knows. She like, I kid you not, right? You see how much I know my mom, right? Like, yeah, I kid you not. She knows that she could have said, I said no thank you, and then she could have read the rhythm that I'm gonna say no thank you all the time and never ask me about nothing ever again. That I'll feel comfortable asking her. You know what I'm saying? One or two times out of a decade, maybe. Which she never gave me that feel. She always made me say no thank you, then make it seem like it's an argument why I'm saying no thank you or something. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew there would be no argument if she went by the rhythm that I'm not going to complain. She's never going to say, well, you said you didn't want nothing. She saw she'll never say that. Yeah. That's a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. If we want me to raise my hand. I'm saying if there was I saw that I would think that was the realest person in the world. I was like, damn, that is a fucked up parent. Like I said, I didn't say her. I said if I saw someone get on the podium and broke that down, like, cause I was like, damn, like, cause you can see it's like everybody talking about he should have been an athlete way back, and he went through the method to be an athlete, and now he's in the league. And when he hold his goddamn siblings, it's like he was holding them down to glow. It wasn't out loud, but he was holding them down. Other family members, friends, even his mom. But there's still clout to not look like he's the one that's like the one running it. So the reporter asks a question to make fun of him. Cause he sees the storyline of how he's the bitch. Like his mom think he's the bitch. Why she will throw his whole character out to know he's never going to complain, and you have to go, you said you did, you know what I'm saying? And then it'll be an uphill battle. That was that time. Not going to say that, nothing like that. I get what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I ain't explaining right. And the reporter just wanted to try to fuck up the next game by saying this is the work y'all need. I'm like, well, that's a bitch. I'm gonna be like, yeah, if my parent did that, I would feel that way too. You like that? You get what I'm saying? Like, what is that? What is that going to do by making the news? Everybody that don't understand what that person was saying are not his friends. Are not his fans. It's not his family. You know what I'm saying? Because that's one thing I'm ever like. What are you putting on your handle with pertaining to what you realness? Like real authentic, like you cussed your mom out, you can't be pure. No, that's not how math works. If a pure person has to cuss someone out, that's hilarious. No matter who they are. Are they pure? What are their intentions with cussing? Is it a threat? No. What is clouting up? Oh, you cuss. That is pure as shit. What the fuck is you cuss? His acceptance letter is gone. When that shouldn't fuck it up or make him lost. So it's proof he had acceptance letters and we was waiting to goddamn because that parent, like I said, was already, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy. What is someone telling the truth that it's like I said, so people be like, my mom, you've been there, people like they the parent, you shouldn't. I agree. That's what I'm saying. And they say in the press conference, I agree. Okay. The parent's the parent, the kid's the kid, but then you also got to understand when the parent does tell the kid, how they are raising them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I agree. I am not saying, you know what I'm saying? Some people have a relationship with their parents where they can be like, oh, my mom's a bitch. You don't want to start with her. And the parent would be like, yep, I'm a bitch. Don't play with me. You heard them. You know what I'm saying? Some people do got relationships where they got like that. You know what I'm saying? And a pure kid that got down say, I told my mom no thank you. You know what I'm saying? But she insists to buy shit from the goddamn store that can tag people are watching. Like, people are, oh, go play outside. Oh, I see you like playing outside. So I bought you this skateboard. Because, they're going to make noise and get shot. Buying shit like, insisting like that? Like, oh, you Detective Webpoolz? Like, before telling her I was saying that at school, or young Webpoolz, buying shit like that? You know what I'm saying? I insist. I'm not taking no for an answer. Buying shit like that? Because it's like, okay, America's been troubleshooting that life outside's not dangerous unless you pertain to those spots. In the islands, or it was all dangerous. Like, oh yeah, this is not Jamaica. You like to troubleshoot, right? You know what I'm saying? Buying shit like that, right? Just PS. But then no thank you. But also told no thank you. They wouldn't say, well, now why you complain? You say you didn't want nothing. Never gonna have to say that. So you're like, oh, you just don't want to be. You kind of about that. Just like parents will be like, yeah, you heard them. They go, I'm a bitch. You automatically get that nimbus to say that too. If they don't like it or not. You wanted to be that, while the other person that's really saying it is because that's what the clout gives. Not really what they are, but that's the way you can get it through. Not to play with them. That's the only way you can get it through, not to play with them. I'm not going to goddamn. That's not going. It doesn't change the relationship. You get what I'm saying? Like how? Like I'm saying, if I saw that in the press, I'm not going to be like, he need to watch his mouth. Did he say it in pertaining to he gonna handle her later? No. Did he say it in a way that I've been told my mom to leave me alone? And I see where this is going. Yes. Like, I gotta say this because no Bureau administration is going to protect me. And she thinks she has an alibi, and I'm not going to die without it being known. That's not an alibi to do that to your kid or any kids, and vice versa to your parent. No one's saying call your parent a bitch, okay? But when you get to that, like I say, conversational meter, therapeutic vibe, you have all rights to tell somebody who's not part of the team to leave the team alone. And don't bitch about it. Because that's what that will make you. Like I said, what would a pure person saying that on the news and everybody going da 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 has some remarks to talk about his mom? You must be popular as shit that you telling the truth gets dimmed down. The truth can't be dimmed. No matter how much you put light over a new light, that light is still flashing through. It's just not flashing all over the place. You see this still bright as shit. You didn't dim the light. You didn't stop the light. The light is still on. You know what I'm saying? To want to put something over the light because y'all anticipate the truth. You get what I'm saying? In the end, I troubleshoot places and make it kid safe proof before my mom go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not this man crazy. The easier said than done, but done is easier said. It's not even a lasso. It's not even, you know what I'm saying, hook, line, sinker. I guess it falls in that category. But it's like, and people be like, when you watch a movie or some shit and they send in like they send in like a RC thing and they're like, oh, look at that. And they blow up in their face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it is. It's karma. I got them least show that I'm gonna be my first impression before y'all even meet my mom. Then I don't stand next to my mom when she wants to talk to, because I'm like, she grown, right? And then people start getting their young kids meal and like, oh, so you got your own zone. So your son zoned you away from what he does. They go act like, and then she got them go ballistics. That's fucked up. No, that's not fucked up. Your son zoned you? We're not in a relationship. I'm not in a relationship. My mom says all the time she's not my friend. I'm not supposed to zone someone that's not my friend. Make it make sense. That's not them in the light. I swear to God, I kid-proof everything. Not just for her, but, if I left her out, she would feel some type of way. And then she shows up. And then, I'm mature enough, like if I go to Six Flags or I go to the carnival and I need to go to the bathroom, I know how to meet back up if we don't all go to the bathroom. I know how to. So we go somewhere. I'm walking with her for a moment. The second I see she's about to, I kid you not. This is what I'm saying. Administrators don't do their job and detect the Webpoolz since a kid. Like I said, smile to keep the feds away. But that's just the horizon. I didn't use that. I used many options. I was like the last option, last resort. Not no, fuck, we fucked up. No, it's last resort. Like before I even go out the way and do something to fuck it up, I'm a show that I still know where to stand with like I have a leash or some shit with the feds or something. You know what I'm saying? Right? There we go. Boom. That's why I'm gonna set this letter of income. Something like that. I ain't explaining right. Something that high makes sense. So I don't kid you not. I walk in with my mother. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere. The second she got down, put a pep in her step, I just make her go. You know what I'm saying? The second she got down, the second she got down, so we walk in together, right? We walk in together. I walk in with her. The second she motherfucking says the alibi, she's a parent, I just let her do that. She's done that more than 100 times. At wrestling matches, picking me up from school. And then they'll talk and they'll be like, and then I'll hear them talking. Like I said, you know, I'd say a lot to me, school conferences. I said, and they'll be like, you don't know what the fuck your son's doing. They give me a cuss word attitude, like, I would cuss this out. And I'm like, embarrass them because they was acting like, oh yeah, I was being mean as a man. And she was goddamn, oh, this is the shit I like. And I'll just, she goddamn, embarrassed the people that was like, that's what I mean. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have no one. You know what I'm saying? I never asked for, like, I understand, if we understand, I never asked for help and people on it. But we don't give me that clout. I gotta say I don't have no one. You know what I'm saying? But I love everyone. You know what I'm saying? To the ones that understand what I'm saying. You know that don't make sense. That why I sent this letter didn't come. No, it don't make sense, right? Because I'm on my own, and how many times they cussed her out like, oh, what the fuck is that? That's making the adults talk. You know what I'm saying? That's what y'all. That's how y'all talk. That's what y'all want to talk about. And they're looking at me like checkmate or something. Like, there ain't no goddamn checkmate, but it's slick. Slick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's not why I did that for him. I wasn't about to, you feel me, walk my ass to death. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't about to, I'm not that motherfucking gullible. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gullible, I ain't that motherfucking gullible. Never, not one time with my mom. I even said in the group chat, us walking in the bank. Walking in the bank. And she said, oh, we could put the check in, my bank. I said, okay. I'm about to hold the door for her. She got down. I said, don't ever ask me, don't ever tell me I'm broke again, okay? What was that? Did you just do that to a bank? Like the bank was saying, oh my God, here comes, been through the bank. Can't 5-star me. I'm already gone, I know. You know what I'm saying? Who done zoned it? Wait, I just want to that's why I made this video. Like I said, it was something echoing. So the name of a song that I done. And then it was like, you know, it was a video I watched, right? It was a video I watched. I guess y'all thought I got off topic, but I've been on topic this whole time. It was a video I watched, right? And it was one of my favorite lyrics from a freestyle I did because of how my wrestlers know me. and etc. You know what I'm saying? And it's just just people know I don't get down no way. Like people like, hey, yeah, it's the main vase. I'm like, hey, yeah, like it was my favorite lyric for that whole understanding how chivalry and how I know proper tone I am with my slang and you just politeness in general. The tune of manners make that neighborhood kid, neighborhood mom tune. You know what I'm saying? And this is my favorite lyric. One of my favorite lyrics in general for to get that mannerism into a lyric. And then it was echoing like another name of a song, right? And then the gentleman I am, and then but I was like, damn, so people know that I'm Webpoolz speed, for lack of better words. So that's why, that's what I'm talking about. And like I said, my mom, I walk right next to my mom, and she's not faster than me. You know what I'm saying? So it looks really weird when you put a pep in your step. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks weird. Like, I wasn't even following. I've never followed my mom. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've said in videos, like, I said to people, like, when you follow your family, when you're the youngest and you follow your family, and they be like, oh, look how adorable, ignorant he is. Don't keep doing that, because that's going to be a setup, you're going to get traumatized for just walking up to people just because, I always do walk like that. You know what I'm saying? And so here's an example that I innocently walk like that. And my mom, you know what I'm saying? The second my mom got them act like he innocent, walk like that. I got them go. And embarrass herself. And then I'd be like, that's my mom. That's what she does. And like, this your mom? They go, they do it every time. This your mom? That's not no, oh my God. You didn't tell me your mom's a celerity. Oh hell no. Nah. And then they be like, well, anybody that can handle is Zemaine, this is your mom. I'm like, ain't nobody handling nobody. Yeah. That's how you, right? I'm a bitch, right? I'm a pushover. I'm gullible. I'm a sweetie. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican term, right? To call people sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? But we're Americans, so she said us, and we gullible, right? Like we wasn't raised by Jamaicans, but it's like, what other Jamaicans but my sister? What other Jamaicans you need when it comes to communication and seeing? When my mother, I wouldn't say that around my mother. Yeah, you wouldn't. Your sister, you wouldn't say stuff around your sister, and your mother. What you want? That's all you need. And you right. So yeah, every time that's your mom, I'm like, gullible, pushover, swish knife, bitch. I should be easy to finesse. What else? Like, y'all can't put two and two together. That y'all was really label me that this is my mom. Yeah, like anybody can handle that type of mom. It'll be, that's not handling her. You know what I'm saying? But anybody, it fits why she acts that way. Yeah, spoiled. So spoiled by the type of children she have, right? That when they go diss my mom, that is embarrassing. Not on my side. I want to be a bitch, gullible, sweetie, sweetheart, gentleman, pushover. If it's embarrassing on my side, when they already label it, see, that don't faze me. There's no way it could be. It's acting like it's gang, like, oh my God, I gotta act like this with my son. Let me put it. Oh, I'm gonna walk when I'm gonna be like, thank you, open the door and go. But if I say thank you, it's obvious. I'm gonna just walk. Thank you. That's what it's like. I recorded when we walked. I said, oh hell nah. Who you know in here? You about to make new friends? So yeah. So like I said, in the end, if someone did a press conference and they had a parent that had the drop on how to kill them, rob them, shoot them, because all parents have that drop on their kids. They the ones that give the access to the house. So whoever my mom looked like, that I was saying on the handle that it was funny. It's crazy to watch a baby go out of body on a plane, but that's also what she do when she go in the store anyway. You get what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. If somebody else pertained to that, because the only way I would say that is because I'm the owner telling, I'm the owner and I'm talking like this. You know what I'm saying? It's like they call me the owner, and what do I think about what my parent thinks about my responsibility? And I'm like, don't think she cares. To get that word out of me is the last straw from everybody, and everybody got to go on a White House check and balance shift. That it don't matter who's the president, the White House check and balance shift. Well, everybody got to go. That's the only way. But if a regular person, athlete that is getting paid a lot of money and was responsible and zoned, everything I'm saying, without even, I would not judge him. Like, what is that going on the news to do? He's still pure. He called that out for other kids. Without calling that out, you know what I'm saying? Not only would that not stop the bad athletes that think that they can alibi they like that, that would give other kids from being in the Cinderella story like they have to hold their tongue to make it. Because I wasn't holding my tongue to make it. I'm really that polite. So that's why I would just call. I'm like, listen, I'm polite. So if whatever I say goes, you know what I'm saying? That's a bitch. That's not what I meant to say. Sound cool though, right? For whatever reason I would say, you know what I'm saying? That's how I would say some shit. That's simple. You know what I mean? But clout wise, you know what I'm saying? The way clout set up and put a, gang, like, you stupid, you know what I'm saying, or whatever. But if I watch someone else say that and they explain to me, if they came out their mouth verbatim and said, my mom, and it echo, once they say it, you can tell it's not a fib, it's not a cap, and they rap, you could tell, like, damn, you're like, don't even bet that I'm lying on this lineage and chronological time, that my mom's insist and it's sabotage, but I was just very adaptive. And like, what, it was like, oh, that's a lot to try to say you adaptive instead of saying she's a good parent. I'm like, well, you want to know what else? I said no thank you, and she knows that she will never hear me go, you didn't give me nothing. Like, you say that, never have to ever, since she knew that's why she insisted that stuff. That's a bitch. I would never goddamn give a fuck if that hit the internet. That would still be my favorite player. Some people have favorite players because they want to copy some shit. But that would be my favorite player just for having balls to say they the parent. They're the guardian. And it's not respected for their actions. So that makes that person a bitch. That would make me be like, okay, thank you for saying that so I can just live a younger generation of you and be bitch like that and not be offended instead of me have to come up and say it. Someone had to do it. Like, what? You telling me? So a kid watching, what? You're telling me if you said no thank you, your mom is only bothering you to say, and then going to say, because I'm your mom? That doesn't give you rights to mess with a heartbeat. You birth a heartbeat to do what you want with a heartbeat. No, you birth a heartbeat to let them live more. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't spending right. I know what I'm saying. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm a kid watching on TV and someone go, I kid y'all not. Like, I see how I see why you brought up my mom, right? I see, all of that. I see, I would tell my mom no thank, I had my mom was a single parent. I told her no thank you. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference. Like, I told you no thank you, but my mom still insists, and it helped a lot. That's different. I'm not talking about that. Like I'm not talking about, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes the bitch way. Because I'm not talking about, I told my mom no thank you because I knew she was struggling and she still insists. You know what I'm saying? And she never threw it in my face and was like, do you not know what's going on? And da-da-da. I'm not talking about that. Or, because in not throwing in your face, there might have been some argument, but that's still not throwing, understanding that's not throwing in the face. I'm talking about, I know my mom was a single parent and my brother didn't want to be the bullet catcher. I don't, I say that, but, man of the house. And I used to tell my mom no thank you, and she saw where I was going with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, my brother don't want to be the man. And I just say no thank you, because I understand she's going through a lot. And she knows I would never complain. Like I would have never said, you got them, then why didn't you give it? And she'd be like, I would have, you said you didn't want that. She could have said that, because some parents say that shit. Like that's the alibi. I would have said, look, if I didn't get you nothing and you said no thank you, you would have threw it in my face. Like, some people do that. But I'm saying I'm someone that she knew. She like if we need an example as the man do the most and he don't ask for help, cherry on top. She knew me doing the most with this ice casuals, everything around me, cherry on top. I don't ask for nothing, do the most, cherry on top. She knew in my character, I'm gonna say, all right, mommy, I'm off. She wanted to put tabs on me while she got me stuff. Because she knew I would not, I'm gonna get it some other way. Not no illegal way or nothing. She wanted to say she gave me stuff as I gave myself stuff. To be like, what did I give myself or something? She knew. She goddamn knew. Like, I'm not explaining right. Oh, whatever. I know what I'm saying. She knew I was going to get stuff myself and not be like, you didn't get me nothing. But she wanted to sabotage and play around to bother me. That me politely saying, mommy, I got everything for myself. So I'm not throwing it in her face. Like, man, fuck you, bitch. You didn't give me none. I got everything myself. She knew I wouldn't even do that. So I'm not even calling her a bitch in that way for what I'm about to say. No, yeah. Whatever I'm about to say. Like, the atmosphere echoing it. I'm like, I will never be like, fuck you, bitch. You didn't get me nothing. She knew I'll never be like, so you didn't give me nothing? And then she had to go, you said you didn't want anything. She knew she can bet. She can, like, if I ever come back to her and bark when I said no, she can say that, and I have to be like, you got it. That's the next echelon. But I'm not even gonna go up to her. She know I won't throw in her face. I bought everything myself. Just the understanding of me just explaining my maturity and why she thinks she can, whatever. But I'll never be like, that makes you a bad parent that I bought stuff myself. Maybe I felt something, whatever. So she knew I'll never do that. And she knew she will never be like, you the one that said, you know what I'm saying? And I'll never paint her bad. I'll be like, you're right. But I'll never go, you right, because I'll never give her the opportunity. I will never disrespect by going back on my words. You know what I'm saying? And still she chose to sabotage by and try and tag like she gave something too. But never no cleats, never, not even the sports clout. I wanted my algorithms, you know what I'm saying, that would have got us more stuff. And I felt like let me cook. You know what I'm saying? See if I can bring more to the table. Because if I can't, the minimum I have is I didn't get nothing. You feel me? I didn't waste your money, so you can bring more to the table. That pure. And she's like, oh, I'm not going to give you that. That's a bitch. Yeah, I saw that on TV of an athlete. I'm like, dang, this is my favorite athlete. Because there might be a parent like that, you know what I'm saying, in the future. You know what I'm saying? Or not, because he just calls out that type of lifestyle he lived to troubleshoot and made it. And to be a role model, it's okay to not get stuff from your parents and still love them. It's up for them to want to hinder you, poke at you, you know what I'm saying, after the love you're trying to show. You know, because it doesn't have to be that scenario. It could be other scenarios that way, where it's sabotaging and tampering, and you know what I'm saying. Like I said, why I sent the letters got lost or whatever. So, yeah. And like I said, I only made this video because I was watching the video, and like I said, it's just that understanding of my space bothered. You get what I'm saying? I never asked for anything. So I was watching the video, like, my favorite lyric for that whole understanding, like, after that, asking for nothing, I'm not right. And that right there, I gave the beginning of the lyric. You know what I'm saying? Me not asking, now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I knew I'd be in this position. I ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I was going to be in a position where I'm going to get clouded that I'm not just right. I should say the lyric too. I ain't just right. I might just be. Hey, yeah, that's my shit. That's what I'm saying. That lyric explains everything my mom goddamn gave me. After I said no thank you, and she only gave it because she knew she ain't never going to go to this child. Maybe to my older brother, but she knew she would never go to this child. Like, so she needed me to fit in. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna look too. I'm giving too much to him. I need to get something to him, because I don't want him to be painted as a great child and him as a bad child for wanting stuff. That's a bitch. I ain't just right seeing it like, hey, yeah, that's exactly what that is. So I ain't explaining right. I know what I'm saying.